Speaking of changes, redneck hairstyle. I figured that instead of like sitting down and talking the whole time about what's been going on and kind of just talking you guys through all of our changes and like why we did this and how we're managing life, I figured that I would just kind of take you through my day with me and kind of discuss it as I'm doing my normal routine, or my new normal routine, I should say. Woo-hoo. I'm gonna sneeze. I think, oh, that's the worst. I hate I mean, I hate the feeling of sneezing, but like when you feel like you're gonna sneeze, but I hate when I don't actually sneeze. Allergies. Getting to eat meals at home is new. Getting to hang out with my dogs is new. It's all newness. What do you want? This is somebody who just wants my chapstick. You chapstick monster. So, what's going on? Well, first, Josh is going back to school and he has to do some prereqs for that. So he wouldn't be able to work full time. He was working before as a teacher and he just got burnt out on teaching, and so he wanted to make a career change. So that's the whole going back to school. And he wants to get more into like CrossFit, personal training. He just got both of those certifications this past summer. That's what he's doing now. As far as for me and what's going on with me, I've talked about it before, but I've just been hustling hard for probably a good like 8 or 9 years. I talk about it here and there, but in a nutshell, what happened was I was running my own hair business, went back to school to finish college. My business exploded right around that time. So when I was in school, I was like working probably 50, 60 hours a week, and then also going to school full time. And then in my junior year, I got mono, which just wrecked me basically. And I didn't stop, I didn't rest, I just kept going. I think like 4 years later since that's happened, and my health is still just not back to normal. So I need a break. I need some time to just rest and heal my body, get to a better place. I also am working on a new business venture. It's shown on my channel or on my blog or on my Instagram or whatever that I have a dance platform, but I have not actually launched it yet. It's still just an idea that I'm working on. And that's because like I haven't had the time to actually focus on it. Now that we're here, I actually can work on building that and launching it. So there's more on that to come. Speaking of the dance platform, all I've wanted for a couple of years is to be able to get back into dancing because I've missed it so much. So I'm gonna bring you guys along with my dance workout today. So let's do it. This is how I need to sit. I hate that my glasses reflect all the time. Tired, man. So I probably look like a total fool, but I don't even care. That's just like, I think I had it in my head for, well, I don't think, I know I had it in my head for a really long time that like the only way I could dance again was to go take a dance class, you know, or like go to a bar class or something like that. And the reality is I can dance whenever I want. And for me, like the most fun and freeing type of dancing is just like that. It's just moving around. So while I'm stretching and just kind of cooling down, I wanted to kind of talk about like how are we managing to not technically like not have normal jobs. I guess I should say we don't have full-time jobs anymore. We both work in the city, and let's just say I live outside the valley. And when I say the valley, I mean Phoenix. Phoenix is the valley. So we live about like an hour outside of the valley. And so we both drive into the city to work. Josh is coaching CrossFit and doing some personal training and stuff like that. And he's just doing that a few times a week. And then I'm still doing hair, and I'm just doing it like 4 or 5 days a month. And so thankfully that's enough for me to cover what expenses I have right now. That's how we're swinging it financially, because I'm nosy, and I'm sure like I would want to know if somebody said that. Or I hated videos in the past when people would talk about how they were like trying to make it or trying to change their life, and they would talk about like that in-between time where they were starting a new business but weren't making very much money. And I'd always sit there scratching my head like, how are you paying your bills though? Like what are you doing? I'm like a sucker for details, and so I'm trying to be as transparent as I can possibly be with you guys that is what we're doing. So we're still working. It's just not like normal jobs and normal amounts. We're just kind of taking it day by day right now, figuring out what opportunities we have. You're so cute. You're so cute. It's kind of weird to share all of that, but I'm sure some people want to know, and I'd rather just put it out there. I'm rambling on. I probably need to eat a little lunch. Yeah, I think it's lunchtime. So I'm gonna make some lunch, and then we'll be back after that. What are you doing? Hey, hey. Hey, be careful. Be careful. You almost fell, buddy. You almost fell. Silly pups. Told you guys I'm a stay-at-home dog mom, and it's awesome. Oh, they're so cute. Okay, so totally random, but I'm gonna do my hair right now because I colored it, but it's just a little too dark for me right now. For that, while I'm doing this, we can chat for another minute. Because honestly, I don't like watching people just sitting and talking. I think it's kind of boring. So, in my hopes of not boring you of all my life changes, you can watch me do some of my hair, and I'll chat with you. How are we adjusting? You know, what is it like to be living with your parents in your 30s when you're married? It's been easier for me than it has been for Josh, because obviously like it's my parents. We're just trying to make the best of the situation and use it to our benefit where we can. You know, if you had told me 10 years ago that I would be newly married, living with my parents at 31, I would have been like, no way in heck is that happening. Or would I be this happy about it happening? So the reality is that I'm sure plenty of people think we're insane. I have heard people in my personal life who have talked crap about us doing this. And honestly, I don't really give a crap what anybody thinks anymore. You can only live a life you hate for so long. At the end of the day, people's opinions doesn't pay my bills, doesn't make my life any easier when I like dread going to work or I feel terrible. If people want to hate on it or talk crap, knock yourself out. I don't really care. I'm happy. You know, my husband's happy. That's what matters. I kind of can't see what I'm doing because I don't have glasses on. Okay, so we will check back in when I'm done with this because I'm going to be here a while. Quite the cute look, huh? Look. Okay, so I'm going to let this set for like half an hour. And then I'm gonna take a shower because as I was putting my arms up, I could smell myself and my sense of smell is terrible. So if I can smell myself, that means I really, really stink. So your girl needs a shower because I'm a grubby little thing. Oh my gosh, can you just like... It's the next day and I kind of just want to wrap this up. I definitely I want this to be, I always want this channel to be something that's like entertaining and informative, maybe a little inspiring, but I always want to keep it like totally real of what's going on too. Just want to make the point that I really want my channel to help you guys that are in that busy phase of life or feel like you're overworked or, you know, have a lot going on but still want to make your health a priority. Like, just because I'm not as busy anymore doesn't mean that I don't understand that struggle, because I know that struggle all too well. The difference is just now I actually have the time and energy to share with you guys what I want to share. So I just wanted to make that point. So anyways, hope you guys like this video and I will see you guys next week. Bye. Come here. Come here. Come say bye. Come here. Let's show you guys really fast. Do you like your spot? Is that a good spot? It's like the trick of vlogging. I probably did this the whole time. I was probably looking at myself and not at the lens. I'm so sorry. This is the curse of having a camera that has a screen on it, because you look at yourself. Because I'm so vain. Just kidding. You just want to make sure that you don't look like a freakazoid. So anyways, I'm going to practice looking at you. Not at you, not at me, you.